friend Rabbi Glazerson, who has enormous amounts of patience to do what he does in creating these Torah codes, and I'm sure you've seen his website where he has hundreds of these literally up on YouTube. And he does them on every topic pretty much imaginable, and he's also featured in the Torah Code Into Darkness film, which came out about a year ago, and we're already trying to work on another one. I mean, that's something that we're trying to do.
That we have the people to help for it.
Yeah. And so that just requires us to get the money together to do that, and that's what we're doing right now, to try to figure out how to do that the best way. But he did a table for me again today, which is very humbling, actually, because it mentions Torah Code and my company name, Pinlight. Glazerson, why don't you explain
and
what
also
this table
it's interesting that this table you can see in red, Torah Code, and what is interesting is that you have Pinlight, definitely, with the smallest skip, which instead is very, very significant.
Well, what he means by that, the small skip, it's like we're talking about, again, like we do in the film, equidistant letter sequencing, which is skipping letters to find other words in the Torah. And in the word Pinlight, what was the skip?
It is four.
Four letters.
Only 4 letters.
So you wouldn't even need a computer if you knew where to look to find the name Pinlight.
Definitely. It's very... Now, what is interesting, that under Pinlight you have a small skip of this year, 5776.
Yeah, that's the Hebrew calendar word for 2016.
So clearly shows that Pinlight has a very important task, destiny of this year, to bring more to across. Now, really, you have here, you can see on the right, 5775, Tafshinayin Hey, which really we did the previous...
It's when the film came out.
Yeah, right. Now also what we have here on the same line of Pinlight, you have ephod and ephod, as we showed already in one of the watchers.
Yes.
That ephod are connected with codes.
And ephod's kind of interesting because it was a device that the high priest wore that lit up when you asked it questions.
Exactly.
So we're kind of postulating, could the Torah Code be the modern ephod? We've mentioned that before, even in Watchers we mentioned that.
The Watcher side.
But in this case, it is very interesting. Maybe the ephod was a device. It had some kind of technology that we don't understand today.
Really, it was a divine thing. Now also what is important that we have like a sentence, the purpose of Pinlight, the purpose of Torah Code, is to show to the world the deeds of God, because the Torah was a blueprint of creation, which means that everything which is in the Torah, it was planned, and really with our deeds and free choice. But when we behave in different ways, we have different tables. I mean, this is the idea of the thoughts, which were only the written Torah, not in the Bible, not in the...
No, this is amazing to me. It's very humbling and exciting to think that we'd have anything to do with showing the world the deeds of God. But I mean, if that's what we're supposed to do, it's a great thing. But you also done a couple other really interesting tables, which blew my mind. This one here, because this is on all the news today about Hillary Clinton being sick. And so we thought we'd see if there was a table about that, and tell me what you found here.
So it's amazing that only once in the Torah it appeared that Hillary is sick. Also very interesting.
In a full sentence, Hillary is sick with the same skip.
Right, definitely the same skip, once in the Torah, yeah? Sick. Now what is the sickness of Hillary? Also indication, you have here, within bedaleket, when she is sick, chola, when she is sick, Hillary is sick with infection. Which one? You have on the left side, reot, daleket reot.
So, lungs, yeah, which is, with infection, weren't you telling me that that's the word
in Hebrew daleket reot.
For pneumonia.
Yeah, in English is pneumonia. In Hebrew you say daleket, it is infection. Which kind of infection? Of the reot. And this is exactly what you have here. You have here bedaleket, because it's written chola, Hillary chola, with what?
Right.
With infection, of which one? Minimal in the Torah, lungs, reot. And also we have the ear, we have 5776, which is this here.
Right.
And also, by the way, you have the woman, to tell you that she is a woman.
Yeah, and that's close to her sentence, sick Hillary. Really amazing. So what was the skip on Sikh Hillary? It's a pretty large skip, was it?
Yeah, because it's in the Torah, once in the Torah, and many letters. You can see on the left side, it's written there, 113.85. It means from which letter is 113.85.
11,385 letters. Yeah.
So because it is,
but it's a complete sentence with both words in it, which
right, and it is also the best meeting with the leket and with ear also. Right?
Yeah.